I called my neighbor to fix the toilet in the house, and he treated my wife very well. Guys, this one you see is my wife, and this one is my neighbor. I called him to fix your toilet at home because I couldn't do it. So he said he knew how to do all kinds of things. I decided to hire him. And he accepted the invitation, and he accepted it very well, because he respected my wife a lot, and did what he was hired to do with a neighbor like that. We don't even need to hire people from other companies. You can see that he's there with his little bag, and my wife showed him any problems. The toilet wouldn't work. It wouldn't turn on. It's kind of clogged up. I couldn't really fix it, and that's why I called him. You can see that he's going to do his job, right? And he's not wearing the right clothes. But the neighbor is right next door. There's no problem. You can see that he starts fiddling with the toilet, right? The flushing thing. My wife is there all the time. She was wearing a towel. It didn't bother me much. He did, but I'm not good at cement, so I let it go. You can see that he asks her to turn off the water, because otherwise it'll get in the way if something leaks, right? So with the water turned off, there's no problem. So you can see that he asks her to get up on top of the toilet, because maybe if he did, he'd break the lid, and then we'd have more problems. You can see that she turned it off very politely, and he continues to treat her very well. My wife is very beautiful, but he didn't let her. He got out of respect with her. No time I saw any lack of respect on his part. So you can see that he's there, doing his job.
Then he quickly fixes the drain there. You notice that the drain is working again and the water is flowing normally. So he explains to her that the only reason it hasn't flowed all the way down is because the damper is on, and as soon as the damper is turned on, the water will come back out again, right? The flush to be able to take away the need to leave. So you can see that my wife goes into the living room. I didn't understand at the time. And he keeps looking into things. So before she comes back, she actually comes back, right? Go back and ask him something. I don't understand why my security camera doesn't have audio capture. Then, well, she hands it over again. He stands there checking his service. Then he turned the register back on, saw that he could reach me, and noticed that my wife hit her leg on the bathroom wall. So as well as tidying up after you at Taro, he also works as a massage therapist. He massages her again there, asks if she's all right, very politely. He didn't treat her disrespectfully. He didn't take advantage of the situation, right? So my wife thanks him there, and he explains that the sink in the bathroom is also coming out with water again, because maybe something was clogging the toilet. So it was getting in the way of the plumbing there. So you can see that he's going to pick up his briefcase and tell her that the job is complete, everything is done, that if she needs him, just call. And I'll definitely call my neighbor. The guy's very polite, you know.